Hi guys, it's Bria and welcome back to my channel. So, I do want to apologize because it's been a minute since I talked to you guys, and I definitely didn't intend for it to be that long. And I can't wait for us to hit 1,000 subscribers so that I actually have that, what do they call it, where you can just like leave a post. So it's the community tab thing. I can't wait till we hit 1,000 subscribers so that I can actually just message you guys and tell you what's going on, because I was not feeling well and I could not hardly talk. So videos were definitely not in the cards this past week. But yeah, I ended up with an infection in my mouth and I had to go to the hospital. So I am doing a lot better. I'm actually able to talk and have full range of motion in my face because I actually have an infection in one of my teeth up here, and it caused an abscess on the upper part of my gums in here, and it was to the point where my face was swollen. Like this whole part of my face was swollen, like noticeably swollen. Like I will put like 2 pictures I think that I took, because I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, what the heck's going on with my face? And yeah, it was because I don't know if it was a cavity that just had gone unnoticed and then untreated that ended up with an infection, or if it was something else entirely. But basically the lowdown is like last Tuesday was the 14th. Tuesday night I felt like pain in like this area in a tooth, not even in a tooth, but like in the gum area above the tooth. And I was like, golly, I got a cavity. I just thought it was a cavity at first, and I didn't think too much of it other than the fact that I was like, well, this sucks because right now I don't have health insurance. I signed up with the job that I have now, but it doesn't become active or effective until the 1st of June. And so I was just like, oh great. Now I'm gonna have to either pay out of pocket to get this cavity filled or try to wait until the 1st of June to have my insurance like kick in and help pay for it. And so Tuesday night I went to sleep not really too concerned about the whole bit. I just came home from work, so I'm trying to like clean my face off. But I wasn't too concerned about it Tuesday. But then Wednesday I wake up and the pain is worse. And again, like I kept noting like the pain is in my gums. It's not in my teeth. Like I could still eat on this tooth. And so I was really confused. And I started to look up like what it could be. And you know, based on research, I was like, it might be a tooth that's infected, because the infection is like in the root area. So the root of my tooth is up in the gum area here. And it just made sense. And so Wednesday I went ahead and made a dentist appointment thinking, oh great, I'm gonna have to like pay out of pocket for this, whatever. And I couldn't get an appointment until Friday, which was fine. I was like, it's Wednesday. That's not too far along. It's whatever. I'll deal with it until then. At this point, I'm just popping like pain pills to try to like ease the pain and stuff. But Wednesday, I was still thinking, okay, whatever. I'll just, wait till Friday. Thursday comes around and I wake up and my face is swollen. Like I could barely move like this part of my mouth, because this whole entire area was swollen, and it freaked me out so bad. And it was then that I knew for sure that I had an infection in my gum. And I could feel like even right now, like I'm on antibiotics right now, which thank God has like lessened the inflammation and the swelling significantly, because I couldn't even talk this much. I couldn't even smile. Like I couldn't do that. Went last Wednesday, this past Thursday, I couldn't do any of that. And Thursday was when I was really scared. The pain was like radiating. And I actually called the dentist Thursday morning and I was like, guys, look, I left them a voicemail because they weren't open when I woke up in the morning. But I was like, hey, like my face is swollen. And I know I have an appointment first thing Friday morning, but if you could get me in today, if there's a cancellation, please let me know. I'm kind of concerned about this. No one got back to me. I assume there wasn't a cancellation, but the thing with these infections, they can spread. And so the more I researched, the more afraid I got, because I'm like, this can spread to other parts of your body. It can spread to your neck. And in rare cases, it can actually spread to your bloodstream and cause sepsis. So I'm sitting here unable to move like this part of my face. I'm afraid the infection is going to spread. Thursday I went home early because I was just like, I can barely talk. Like I'm in pain. I'm going home. And I tried to calm myself throughout the afternoon into early evening hours on Thursday, but I was a nervous wreck, and it didn't help that I couldn't sleep. Like I could not comfortably lay down at all. And I waited as long as I could because I thought, well, maybe, I'll just like stay up through the night. It wasn't working. I couldn't do it. I was too paranoid. I was too anxious. I was too tired and too frustrated at the fact that I couldn't comfortably go to sleep. And so I held out until about 11 o'clock at night that Thursday, and I went to the hospital, which is 30 minutes away from me. I just got up at 11 o'clock, drove myself to the hospital. The urgent care units around here were not open anymore, so that was literally my only option. And I am glad that I went, because although I don't have health insurance and I was very like nervous about going to the hospital without health insurance, everybody was super nice. The doctor that I met was super nice. He did like take a look at my mouth and he was like, yeah, I can't see the actual abscess because it's like literally as far up the top part of my gums. But he was like, I see a lot of inflammation, a lot of redness. So what I'm going to do is do a CAT scan. The CAT scan can see the infection and see if it's spread anywhere, and then we can go from there. Baby, I'm looking like this is sounding expensive, which made me so angry. Like I've been on this emotional roller coaster for a week because I was so irritated with the fact that I have to think about money when I think about if I can afford to get health care, if I can actually afford to get the care I need so this infection doesn't spread to any part of my body. Like that is so frustratingly like irritating. I was just angry at that. I was emotional because I'm sitting here like this before I even went to the hospital and got the antibiotics. I'm sitting here watching for signs of sepsis because I'm like, God forbid this infection spreads, and then like, what, And so it's just on a really like it's been a really tough week. I feel like I've been on this anxiety roller coaster, but I digress. So the hospital, I told the man, I was like, listen, I'm gonna be upfront with you. I don't have health insurance, and I don't want to walk out of here with a $4,000 medical bill. I already got some on my credit that I ain't paid. I ain't tell him that, but I'm thinking that. And so he just goes ahead and he gives me a shot for inflammation and then gives me antibiotics. And he was like, listen, like he's like, number one, you need to find a dentist ASAP. Number two, if you get a fever, if you see swelling spread to your eye region, you need to be back here ASAP. And I was like, cool. And so Thursday, I got out of the hospital probably like 1 o'clock, 1:30. And I was able to get some sleep before my 8 a.m. Friday appointment with a dentist. And oh God, it's ridiculous. So I forgot I actually have this in here. I had to pay $90. I I had to pay $90 to see him for like 10 minutes. Yeah, they knew when I made the appointment that I was self-pay. And so the nurse or the dental assistant was like, okay, so just so you know, it would be $2,050. That's the estimate to get the root canal and the crown. This is what they gave me. And I was like, healthcare is broken. I was like, thankfully, like, I can wait. So the antibiotics have, you know, done away with the infection. The swelling is down. I can actually move my face. I can move my mouth, all that jazz. It still hurts if I do too much, or if I talk too much, because that abscess is still there, and any kind of like movement in this area kind of like squeezes down on it, and so it can be a little bit painful, but it's nothing compared to what it was this past week. But we made the appointment for my root canal on the 3rd, because my insurance is active on the 1st. That's a Saturday. And so the 3rd is that following Monday. But I was just thankful that I even have insurance that's going to kick in, because I almost didn't even sign up for insurance through my company, because I was like, do I want to pay for that? Like, it'd be more money in my pocket if I didn't. But I went ahead and did it because I'm like, girl, you're getting older, A, and B, you don't know what can happen. And this is America. So you might as well get it since they're offering it. And I'm so glad I did. But I just couldn't help think about people who just don't have health insurance. The job doesn't offer it. They can't afford it. And it's just like, you're just screwed. $2,050 for a crown and a root canal. But yeah, it's been an anxiety, emotional roller coaster this past week. And I could barely talk, let alone put a video together. So I just wanted to touch bases with you guys, because it has been a minute since I talked to you guys. But yeah, it's just healthcare in this country. It's just, it almost brings me to tears. Because I've been in situations in the past where I had to make a decision, like, can I afford to pay the $50, $60 copay to go see a doctor about something that is concerning me? Or do I need to go spend that on groceries and gas, you know? And it's just, it's wild to me that this is real life, where people have to wonder, can I afford to see a doctor or not, you know? And hold off on what can be in some ways life-saving, like, visits. Like, you can't catch things early if you never get seen by anybody, if you never get exams, you know. I don't know, it just was like, I was really going through the ringer this past week. But yeah, everything is all right now. The antibiotics, I'm on, what's it called, amoxicillin. And the antibiotics are just, they're doing what they need to do, but I'm having some side effects. It's just making me nauseous, diarrhea. I'm hoping I don't get yeast infection. The last time I took amoxicillin, I kept getting yeast infections every time when I was younger, and I had to take amoxicillin. But, I mean, diarrhea or infection in my face. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can't, I shouldn't be eating on the side of my mouth. But yeah, so anybody watching ever got a root canal? I'm trying not to be like too scared, but I don't have a high tolerance for pain, so stop doing that. But yeah, all right, so I'll see you guys next time. I just wanted to give you a quick update as to like where I've been and what I've been up to. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.